Picture this, a hot, sun-baked savanna, where the air hums with the buzz of life. In this vast, golden expanse, a small, curious bird flits through the trees, its eyes locked on something far more complex than just a simple meal. This isn't just any bird. It's a honeyguide, a species known for its peculiar behavior. But what makes it truly remarkable is its ability to lead humans, or even other animals, to hidden honey sources. It's not just about food. It's about a kind of partnership that defies the usual rules of nature. But here's the twist. The honeyguide doesn't just lead the way. It's part of a larger, more mysterious collective. This isn't just about individual survival. It's about a hive mind, a kind of animal intelligence that operates on a scale we're only beginning to understand. So what's the real story behind this enigmatic behavior? Is it cooperation, strategy, or something even more evolved? The answer lies in the hive mind of the honeyguide, a phenomenon that challenges our understanding of animal intelligence and social behavior. Join me as we uncover the science behind the honeyguide's honey-hoarding hive mind herd. It's not just about bees and birds. It's about how nature builds intelligence through collaboration. So what exactly are we talking about? We're diving into the fascinating world of the honeyguide bird, a species that has evolved a unique relationship with humans and bees. These birds don't just find honey, they help us find it. The honeyguide's behavior is a prime example of mutualism. They lead humans to beehives by making specific calls and movements, and in return, they get to eat the leftover honey after the humans have taken their share. But the honeyguide's role isn't just about leading humans. They also interact with bees in a complex way, often disrupting their hives to access the honey inside. This behavior is a delicate balance of cooperation and competition. What makes the honeyguide even more remarkable is its ability to learn and pass down knowledge. Young honeyguides observe their parents and learn the specific calls and behaviors needed to interact with both bees and humans. This species represents a rare example of interspecies communication and collaboration. Their behavior challenges our understanding of animal intelligence and social complexity. Even though these bees are tiny, their behavior has huge implications for how we understand collective intelligence. They're not just gathering nectar. They're building a system that outsmarts predators and shares resources in ways that challenge our ideas about cooperation. By studying them, we gain insights into how complex systems can emerge from simple rules. This isn't just about bees. It's about how nature solves problems in ways we can learn from. Understanding these bees can help us rethink collaboration, resilience, and efficiency. They show us that intelligence isn't always individual. It can be a shared, evolving process. So, even if you've never thought about bees, this little hive is quietly teaching us about the power of working together. Something we could all use a little more of. Let's rewind to the ancient savannas of Africa, where the first honeyguides and humans shared the same sun-scorched earth. This is where the relationship began, a partnership shaped by mutual survival and instinct. Early humans, foraging for honey, would notice these birds leading them to beehives. The honeyguide, in return, would feast on the leftover wax and larvae. It was a simple, symbiotic dance of survival. By the time of the first written records, the honeyguide had become a symbol of guidance and wisdom, often associated with divine messengers or spiritual guides in various cultures. The modern era brought scientific curiosity. Researchers began to unravel the complex communication between honeyguides and humans, revealing a deep evolutionary bond that transcends mere utility. Today, the honeyguide's role in human history is a reminder of the intricate, often unnoticed relationships that shape our world, where science, culture, and nature converge in a shared legacy. So imagine a group of bees, not just working alone, but all thinking together like one big brain. They're not just making honey, they're building a super smart team. They use tiny signals, like a secret language, to guide each other. It's like they're sharing ideas, but without talking. These signals help them find the best flowers, and then they work together to store the honey. It's teamwork so tight, and it's almost like magic. Even when the hive is busy, they all know what to do. It's like they're all part of one big, super smart brain, working for the good of the group. The honey guide begins its journey by selecting a hive that's rich in honey, often one that's been left unguarded for a while. This gives the bird the best chance of finding a reward without facing resistance. Once the bird spots a promising hive, it flies down and approaches with a unique, rhythmic tapping sound. This signal is meant to communicate its intent to the bees. The tapping sound is a key part of the honey guide strategy. It mimics the vibrations of a predator, tricking the bees into thinking danger is near and prompting them to defend their hive. The bees, now agitated, start to swarm around the hive, creating a defensive barrier. This distraction is crucial, as it allows the honey guide to maneuver closer to the entrance. As the bees focus on protecting their hive, the honey guide takes its opportunity. It then flies away, leaving the bees to deal with the perceived threat while it heads off to collect its prize. Once the honey guide identifies a beehive, it uses a unique series of calls and movements to signal the direction of the hive to other honey guides. These signals are precise and often mimic the sounds of bees to avoid detection by humans. The honey guide then leads the group in a slow, deliberate approach, using its body to point in the right direction. This behavior is highly coordinated and shows an advanced understanding of spatial navigation. Once the hive is located, the honey guide waits for the group to gather around it. This moment is critical, as it ensures that the entire herd is ready to coordinate the next step in the process. Finally, the honey guide uses a series of short, quick calls to signal the start of the extraction process. This signal is a clear and unmistakable cue that the hive is now accessible to the entire herd. Once the honey guide finds a beehive, it uses a unique method to signal the bees. It emits a specific sound, a soft, rhythmic chirp, that mimics the vibrations of a human hand tapping the hive. This sound is unique to the honey guide and is not used by any other animal. This sound is a kind of call to the bees, telling them that a human is nearby. The bees, being highly social and attuned to vibrations, respond by becoming more alert and preparing to defend their hive. But the honey guide isn't there to steal. It's just signaling the beginning of the next step. The bees then begin to make a loud, buzzing sound, a defensive noise that mimics the sound of a human tapping the hive. This creates confusion and draws the attention of nearby humans, who might not realize the hive is being signaled by the honey guide. This clever twist ensures that the honey guide doesn't have to work as hard to get the bees to open the hive. It leverages the natural behavior of both the bees and humans, creating a kind of chain reaction that leads to the hive being opened, and the honey guide being able to access the nectar. In this way, the honey guide uses a kind of natural signal to manipulate the bees into opening their hive. It's a remarkable example of how animals can use sound and behavior to influence others, even across different species. The honey guide's behavior is rooted in an ancient, evolved strategy. By leading humans to beehives, they're not just sharing a resource. They're leveraging a natural partnership that's been fine-tuned over millennia. This isn't random chance. The honey guide's calls are a form of communication that has been studied extensively. Researchers have observed that these calls are distinct and specifically directed toward humans. Studies using radio telemetry have shown that honey guides can remember and return to specific hive locations. This suggests a form of spatial memory that plays a critical role in their survival strategy. But the real wonder lies in the mutual benefit. The honey guide gets food, and the human gets access to a resource that would otherwise be difficult to obtain. It's a win-win that's been shaped by evolution. Imagine a giant, slow-moving ant colony, each ant carrying a tiny cube of sugar, all moving in perfect synchrony. It's like a living algorithm, where every individual follows the same rule without ever needing to talk. This isn't just behavior. It's a distributed intelligence, a collective brain that outsmarts the complexity of individual thought. Every worker is a node in a network, and the network is the hive. This is the power of the hive mind, not just in ants, but in the way honey guides work with humans. It's a system that doesn't need to be smart. just consistent. And that's where the magic lies. So, in the end, the Honey Guide isn't just leading us. It's helping us see how the world works when it stops trying to be clever and just starts working together. Before you go, if you enjoyed this, please give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And tell us in the comments what you'd like us to make next. We read every single one. Thank you so much for watching. Comment this emoji if you made it to the end.